Hi everybody, my name is Paula and I'd like to welcome you to my Real Polish Fanatic YouTube channel. Thank you so much for stopping by and spending some of your day with me. I do appreciate you being here. Today, we are going to swatch up a couple of Glisten Glow collections. So the other day, those of you who watch my videos know that I did an unboxing of some nail mail that I'd bought from Glisten Glow. And in that nail mail were two mystery boxes or bags that I bought, and they each had 5 polishes and 1 nail care essential in them, and I bought 2 of them. So I did the video. I didn't know anything. I was just opening up the mystery bags and I was like, oh, this is really pretty. How did I miss this collection? How did I miss this collection? I didn't know anything about what it was. So after the video, I did the video, I edited it. It was late at night, so I wasn't gonna post it till the next day. So I got to Googling the 2 collections because I like to have the descriptions for my spreadsheet of the polishes. So I went to Google them and I'm Googling. They were called Pool Party and Sea Life collections. I'm Googling it and nothing's coming up. I'm checking the polish names themselves, nothing's coming up. I check on her Facebook fan group, nothing's coming up. I'm like, am I going crazy? What are these collections? And so I sent Jill, the maker and owner of Glisten Glow, an email like 2 in the morning or something. And I was like, am I going crazy? I got these polishes as mystery bags and I cannot find anything about them. And she replied back the next day and said, oh, sometimes we like to surprise mystery bag purchasers with new upcoming collections, like things that aren't even out yet. And I was just like, you're kidding me. Oh my gosh. So I got 2 upcoming collections from Glisten Glow. I didn't even know it when I was doing that video. I'm just going along, la 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 la. I don't know how I missed these collections. Well, I missed them because they're not even out yet. I was so excited when she told me that. So I'd said in that video, let me know if you want to see these swatched up. I wasn't going to take the time to do it that night because just in case, it was a bunch of things that weren't available for purchase, I wasn't going to swatch them. But I did say in the video, let me know if you want to see them swatched. Thank you to everybody. I had so many people say, yes, please swatch them. And so thank you to all of you who replied and left me a comment to go ahead and swatch them. But as soon as I found out there were new collections, I was like, well, I have to swatch them anyway. So I'm finally getting a chance to sit down and do that with you all. I did ask Jill if it was okay if I did that. Well, I asked her if it was even okay if I posted my unboxing video. I didn't want to, give out surprises or something that she didn't want known yet, because one of these collections is coming out on 5/22, May 22nd, and the other one isn't coming out until June. And so I didn't want to, give out secrets if she didn't want me to. She's like, no, post away. So I have her blessing. I had her blessing to post that last video, and since she said post away, I am going to go ahead and swatch these up for you. I was so excited though when she told me these were upcoming collections. I could not believe it. So thank you, Jill, if you happen to be watching this. I know I thanked you in email, but thank you for sending me these new collections. It's so exciting. It's almost like I'm a swatcher for her now, at least today. But so yeah, I'm so excited. So I have a 4-piece Pool Party collection and then a 6-piece Sea Life collection, and that's what we're gonna swatch up for you today. I have them on swatch wheels. I have them over black, so we're gonna take a look at them. They're so beautiful too. I'm so excited to show these to you. So I think that's all I have to tell you. So let's just go ahead and we're gonna turn the camera around. We're gonna jump right into these swatches. All right, nails are bare, nothing to report there, except I broke this one. Look how short it is. Oh, and this one has like a rip in it or something. It's gonna probably break soon also. I have the lights a little bit lower because these first 4 we're gonna look at are reflective glitters. So I wanted you to be able to see more than just the reflections. But let's see, let me find my black. Let's see, I don't know if we'll be able to get these to be color accurate or not, but we will do our best. All right, so I'm gonna start with the 4-piece Pool Party collection. This one is gonna be launching in June, on June 5th at 6 p.m. Eastern at glistenglow.com. So, 4-piece collection. These are so beautiful. I'm loving these, and I may have to buy backups or something. I may have to put more lights on. That's better. I don't know, these are so beautiful. I have not seen, if I've seen any, I haven't seen very many polishes that are reflective and then have these flakies in them too. Look how beautiful that is. This first one that I'm going to show you is called Cannonball. This is from the Pool Party collection. This one, Jill was nice enough to send me the swatcher pages, so I have the descriptions and everything for these. Cannonball was described as a clear-based polish loaded with tan, bright orange reflective glitter and loaded with 2 types of iridescent flakes. One shifts from green, purple, pink, and orange, and one shifts from red, pink, orange, and yellow. Look at how pretty that is. I am loving all 4 of these reflective, flaky polishes. That is so gorgeous. That is looking, from what I'm seeing in person to my camera phone, or my camera, it's looking pretty color accurate there. This one's a little bit of a nuder shade because it has the tan, but it does have bright orange reflective glitter also. So let's take a look at this one on the swatch wheel. Here we have it. Let's see how we're doing color-wise. I think maybe I'm gonna do, I like doing like half and half. That looks pretty close right there. All right, so here it is. This is 1 coat. This one is 2 coats, and this one is 3 coats with a matte top coat. And that is also just very, very fun. That kills off any reflective properties, but look, it leaves all those flakes behind. So it's not glittering with the reflective glitter, but it leaves all those beautiful flakes. This is so pretty. Let's go in and put on a 3rd coat right here. Formulas on these are excellent, as always with Glisten Glow. She has a very nice brush, nice wide rounded paddle brush. I'm gonna go in when we're done with these and put some glitter grabber and top coat on them too, so we can really see them. But here is Cannonball. Here it is in 1 coat, 3 coats, and then 3 coats matte. That is so pretty. There, I got my flash on now. So there's Cannonball, 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. That is so pretty. It's so sparkly with those reflective glitters, and then those flakes are just gorgeous. So, so pretty. Gorgeous. All right, and then the second polish from the Pool Party collection. Look at this. Let me turn my flash off. There, that's a little better. Look at those flakes in there. Oh, I'm loving these. This one is called Just Go With The Float. Again, from the Pool Party collection that's coming out in June. You guys are gonna have to, you know, put a note on your calendar or something. That's so far away, but June 5th. So this one is Just Going With The Float. It was described as a clear-based polish loaded with pink and bright pink reflective glitters and loaded with tons of iridescent flakes that shift from green, purple, pink, and orange. Look at that. Look at those flakes. So pretty. Gorgeous. Oh, and I do have these over black. Let's go back to the first one, Cannonball. I didn't have any space on the front of my black wheel, so I just put it here on the back. So this one right here is Cannonball. Look how pretty that is. So many different colors shifting through there. That is gorgeous. This doesn't have a top coat or anything on it. It's just kind of 1 coat painted here on the back. But there's so many colors in there, and they're reflective. Gorgeous. All right, that was the first one. Now we're up to Just Going With The Float. Here that one is on the swatch wheel. Here we have it. That looks very color accurate. In 1 coat, 2 coats, and 3 coats with the matte top coat. And again, that just kills off the reflective sparkle and just leaves all those color changing flakes behind. And also a matte top coat totally smooths it out. These are so smooth, just with the matte top coat. And they're very, if you can hear that, they're not super duper gritty, but they do have some grit, and you'll want a glitter grabber with those. And Jill has an awesome one. if you can hear the difference, that one's gritty and that one's really smooth. All right, so just going with the float. 1 coat, 2 coats, 3 coats matte. Love, 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 love. Let's put on a 3rd coat. That builds up the base colors. Just gives us more of the pink reflective glitter. So these are just in clear bases. So the whole color you're seeing is made up from reflective glitter, I'm guessing, and then the flakes. Because all of these say that they're in clear bases. So yeah, I'm not sure how that works, but there it is. That is beautiful. Here is just going with the float. 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte from the Pool Party upcoming collection. So, so pretty. And that one over black is right here. This one with all that kind of green flakes. Look at how pretty. There's the like a pink, goes up to the green. That is gorgeous. So, so pretty. All right, 3rd one in this Pool Party collection. I think this might be my favorite. This is so gorgeous. Look at those flakes. Oh, so pretty. This one's called Let's Make a Splash. This one's described as a clear-based polish loaded with green and bright green reflective glitter, loaded with tons of iridescent flakes that shift from pink, orange, yellow, and green. So there are the flakes. So pretty. There's my little ring. Oh, loving this. Let's make a splash. Take a look at this one. On the swatch wheel is right here. Here we have it in 1 coat, 2 coats, and 3 coats matte. And again, that matte top coat just gets those flakes really, really popping out. See that right there? Oh, these are so pretty. They're pretty, they're very pretty just as they are with the reflective showing, but I'm kind of liking them mattified too. So here goes the 3rd coat. There are so many flakes in here, and all of these just flakes and reflective glitter. Yes, please, I'm here for it. Look at how pretty that is. That is so gorgeous. So this one is called Let's Make a Splash. 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. That does look pretty color accurate. Maybe it might be a little bit brighter. You might be seeing it just a little bit brighter, especially this one with the matte top coat than it is. Let me see. We go all the way over black, go all the way over white. That might be a little bit better for this one. Let's Make a Splash. 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. I think this is my favorite. That is so beautiful. Love that. And that one over black is right here. So this one has the flakies that go pink, orange, yellow, green. There they are. Gorgeous, so pretty. All right, the last one from the Pool Party collection is this gorgeous blue. Look at those flakes. This one is called It's Pool O'Clock. It was described as a clear-based polish loaded with baby blue and bright blue reflective glitters and loaded with tons of iridescent flakes that shift from red, orange, pink, yellow, and green. So pretty. Oh, I'm loving these. I'm so happy that she sent me these. Here is that one. Here we have it in 1 coat, 2 coats, and 3 coats matte. This one almost takes on like a blue-gray. It's kind of looking a little blue-gray to me. And then the flakes are predominantly pink, but they do shift to those other colors too. But mostly looking at it straight on, I'm seeing like a grayed blue with the pink flakes, and it is gorgeous. Hi everybody, so technical difficulties ensued at that point. My camera quit recording for some reason. I don't know, maybe I hit a button or something, which is odd. But I went through and I did the whole video, it just wasn't recording it. So I've already got third coats painted on all the rest of the polishes I'm gonna show you. So we're just gonna take a look at them. We'll do bottle shots, all that good stuff, but there won't be any live painting of the second collection or the last polish from that first collection. But we'll try and pick up where we left off, and hopefully I will say everything that I said the first time and give you all the information you need. But yeah, I apologize, and let's just go ahead and turn the camera around and we'll pick this right back up. All right, so we left off, I was showing you this last polish of the Pool Party collection. It's Pool O'Clock. And I've already painted on the third coat, and I have a glossy top coat and glitter grabber on there also. So here is its Pool O'Clock in one coat. This is 3 coats glossy and 3 coats matte. So that is so pretty. Look how gorgeous that is. I used Jill's glitter grabber and her top coat on these. We're gonna go through and take another look at them all, but I used the glitter grabber and her top coat for those reflective flakies. And so, yeah, I don't know what she puts in that glitter grabber, but it is like so good. These are like so smooth. But here is, I'll give you a bottle shot. So here is, it's Pool O'Clock in one coat, 3 coats glossy and 3 coats matte. Gorgeous. So like I was saying, this is just sort of like a grayed blue is how I see it. And then mostly you see those pink flakes. All right, let's go back and take one more look at these. So these first 4 are the Pool Party collection. These are gonna launch on June 5th at 6 p.m. at glisteninglow.com. They'll be $12.50 each, or you can get all 4 of them for $48. So here we started out with Cannonball. Here it is in just one coat. So pretty. And here it is in 3 coats with a glitter grabber and a glossy top coat. Gorgeous. And then 3 coats matte. And then we moved on to just going with the float. Here it is in just one coat. Here it is, 3 coats with a glitter grabber and the glossy top coat. And then 3 coats with a matte top coat. And then what might be my favorite is this gorgeous green. Let's make a splash. Here it is in just one coat. 3 coats with a glitter grabber and glossy top coat. And 3 coats matte. And then the last one of the Pool Party is it's Pool O'Clock. Here it is in just one coat, 3 coats glossy, and 3 coats matte. These are so pretty. Look at how gorgeous. Have you all seen these reflective, flaky kind of polishes before? I don't remember ever seeing, maybe I've seen them, but I don't think it's a real big thing, but I am absolutely loving these. I hope Jill comes out with a whole bunch of more colors. I'd love to see a fall collection like this. I am here for the reflective, flaky polishes. So, so gorgeous. All right, so that was the Pool Party. So now we're gonna move on to the Sea Life collection, which is a 6-piece neon collection. We're gonna start here with this beautiful pink. This is so pretty. This one is called Yes We Pelican, and this one was described as a bright pink acrylic with color shifting shimmer that shifts red, pink, orange with hollow flakes. So pretty. We're not gonna be able to see too much of the shifting shimmer this time of night under these lights, but it is in there and it is beautiful. That is so gorgeous. Here it is on the swatch wheel. So here we have it in one coat. Here it is in 3 coats, and this one is 3 coats with a matte top coat. Let's see if I can get this color accurate for you. That looks pretty close right there. So this one is Yes We Pelican in 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. And this is from the Sea Life collection. The Sea Life collection is going to come out on May 22nd at 6 p.m. Eastern at glisteninglow.com. These are going to be $12 each, or you can get the whole collection of 6 for $69. So here's the first one. What I could do is paint a live swatch. I can put a second coat where the first coats are, then at least you get to see them being painted. So I'll do that. So here it is in 1 coat, and I'm going to go ahead and paint on a second coat here. So you can see how they go on. They're all so smooth, especially for being neons. They all went on so smooth in that first coat. All right, I think that will work. Then you can still see them being painted on. So I'll give you another bottle shot. Here is Yes We Pelican in 2 coats, 3 coats, and then 3 coats matte. Beautiful, bright pink, that color shifting shimmer. These all do have hollow flakes in them also. They're not really noticeable. Like I'm not, here, maybe with glossy top coat it would help, because this one that I just painted, I'm seeing it a little bit more, but they do dry down matte, just neons always do. And so, but you can see the difference between just drying down matte and then actually putting a matte top coat on. It's quite a big difference. But so if you leave it as they dry down, you're not going to notice those hollow flakes too much. But if you put that glossy top coat on, I think that they will come alive a little bit more for you. So that is beautiful. Yes We Pelican. Up next from the Sea Life collection is this gorgeous orange. This one is called Shrimply Amazing. This one was described as a bright peach crelly with color shifting shimmer that shifts orange, yellow, green with hollow flakes. So here it is in the bottle. You can see some of that shimmer. So gorgeous. This is sort of like a creamsicle, like an orange creamsicle almost kind of color. So here that is on the swatch wheel. Here we have it in 1 coat. This is 2 coat. Nope, 1 coat. This is 3 coats already, and then 3 coats with the matte top coat. Let's see. I was doing pretty good getting these color accurate before. That's pretty close right there. So 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. So pretty. I'll put on a second coat here. But look how smooth and nicely those went on, even in just 1 coat. So awesome. I'll put on a second coat for you. And her brushes, I don't know if I showed them with the last ones, but they're nice, wide, rounded paddle brushes. So nice. All right, so here we have now Shrimply Amazing. That's coming out a little bit brighter than it is. There, that's good. I turned my flash on, so that does help, I think, a little bit with the color accuracy. That looks pretty accurate. The matte top one, matte top coated one, might be coming out a little bit brighter than it is in person, but the other two look very color accurate. So this is Shrimply Amazing in 2 coats, 3 coats, and then 3 coats matte. Very fun. All right, then we are gonna go to this pretty bright yellow. It's kind of a green leaning yellow, but not green. Let's see if I can get this accurate for us. That is too bright. I think, oh, that's actually better with just white. All right, so this one is called Just for the Halibut. I love these names in this collection, so fun. So here that is in the bottle. This one was described as a bright yellow crelly polish with color shifting shimmer that shifts yellow and green with hollow flakes. So pretty. Here it is on the swatch wheel. Here we have it in 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. I think that's looking pretty accurate actually. Looks pretty good. So again, that first coat nice and smooth, 3 coats with the matte top coat. I'll put on a second coat here. Very pretty. So this isn't really yellow and it's not really green. I think it's sort of like a green leaning yellow in my opinion. And it's probably the shimmer maybe that's changing it a little bit. But here is just for the halibut in 2 coats, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. Very fun color. All right, up next we have a pretty green. I think these are better with the white background. All right, this one is called Oh, the Humanity. I love these names. So this one is described as a bright light green crelly with color shifting shimmer that shifts orange, yellow, green with hollow flakes. So here we can see some of that shimmer. I don't know if you're seeing it. Here's that one on the swatch wheel. Here we have it in 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. And that's looking pretty close for these two. This one is coming out a bit brighter on the, probably on your screen. This is a little bit brighter than it is, but these two look pretty color accurate right there. All right, and again, that first coat, nice and smooth, very nice. Go in and put on a second coat. Oh, the Humanity in 2 coats, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. And again, that matte top coat one seems to be a bit brighter than it is in person, but the other two look pretty close to accurate. All right, up next from the Sea Life collection, this gorgeous. This one is called Are You Squidding Me? Love these names. So this one was described as a bright mint green crelly with color shifting shimmers that shift yellow green with hollow flakes. So pretty there, you can see that shimmer. Here's that one on the swatch wheel. Here we have it in 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. That's looking pretty good. This is still just a bit brighter. The ones with the matte top coat for some reason are coming out just a little bit brighter than they are here in person. But let's go in. I'll put on a second coat right here. These all have excellent formulas, like Glisten Glow always do. That looks pretty color accurate, except for this one is still off just a little bit, but these two are looking pretty spot on. So here is Are You Squidding Me? Wait, let me move this out of the way. Are You Squidding Me in 2 coats, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. Very pretty. So she calls this a mint green. I could see like a dark mint sort of, but I don't know that I would call this mint. Maybe to me it's a little bit like a green turquoise sort of. Maybe a dark mint. Anyway, the last one that we have to show you is this gorgeous, gorgeous color. This one is called You're Dolphinately the Best. This was described as a bright, light pink crelly with color shifting shimmer that shifts red, pink, orange with hollow flakes. So to me, she calls this a bright, light pink. So here it is next to the pink from this collection. To me, this is purple. It could be a pinky purple, like an orchid kind of color, but I would definitely call this purple. Here it is on the swatch wheel. Here we have it in 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. And that is looking very good for all of them. So 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. I'm loving these with the matte top coat too. They just are so smooth and velvety. Love that. So let's go in and put on a 2nd coat here. That shimmer really shimmers when they're wet. So I would definitely suggest a top coat with these. That'll really bring the shimmer and everything to life. That is beautiful. I love this one. This is called You're Dolphinately the Best. I don't really remember seeing, you don't see this shade of purple very much. This is quite unique for a purple, in my opinion. Ah, that's beautiful. All right, so then what I did is I took the next 6 here and I put 1 coat of each of these neons from the Sea Life collection. And then I just played a little bit with the glitter, the reflective flakies from the Pool Party collection. So first up, because some of these seem to kind of go together. So here we have Yes We Pelican from the Sea Life collection, and just going with the float from the Pool Party collection. So what I did is I put 1 coat of Yes We Pelican, and then just 1 coat of the glitter, the reflective glitter flaky. So that's how it came out. I just turned my flash off if you noticed a change in the lighting. So if we look at just going with the float, all by itself, right here's 3 coats with a glitter grabber and a glossy top coat. And these also have glitter grabber and a glossy top coat. So if we look at the difference here, on the bottom is the 3 coats of just going with the float. And then on top is Yes We Pelican with just going with the float over top. So look how much brighter that makes it. Putting it over that neon pink. I can't get my lighting how I want it. So putting that over that neon pink just really, really brightens that up and just gives it a whole different vibe. So like on its own, what I'm seeing is a lot of green flakies. And when you get it over that neon pink, more of the pink and purple and more of those flakes come out. So there it is. So fun. And so then I took from the Sea Life collection, I took Shrimply Amazing, and then from the Pool Party collection, we took Cannonball, because these two, you know, sort of went together a little bit. And so I did 1 coat of Shrimply Amazing, and then I put 1 coat of Cannonball over top. And that's what came out. So if we look at Cannonball on its own, right here, once again, Cannonball on its own is on the bottom, down here in the bottom, and then layered over that neon Shrimply Amazing, it just really lightens that up, gives it a whole different vibe, whole different look, but still really pretty. So I think that you could definitely play with these as toppers, these Pool Party collection. I think you could definitely play with those as toppers. And then what I did is I took the bright yellow from Sea Life, just for the halibut, and there's this green from the Pool Party. Let's Make a Splash. Took these 2, because they sort of go together. I put 1 coat of Just for the Halibut right here, and then 1 coat of Let's Make a Splash over top. And if we look at that next to Let's Make a Splash, once again, it's not a whole lot difference, this one, but it is just a tad lighter when you layer it over that neon color. Just a little bit lighter. But it still gives you just a different look with the flakes and everything. Loving that. And so then I took the green, the bright green, Oh the Humanity, and I also put Let's Make a Splash over top of that. So that's this one right here. So this is one coat of Oh the Humanity, the green neon, with one coat of Let's Make a Splash, that green reflective flaky, and there those are. And those are also, oh, it's this one. And those are also pretty similar. Still just a little bit of a different hue, the green, and just a little bit brighter. Not a whole lot different, but a little bit. But it still is giving you just a different kind of look with the flakes and everything. I'm loving that. All right, so then we had the blue reflective flaky, and there were no blue polishes here. So I took this minty green, Are You Squidding Me? And I put one coat of It's Pool O'Clock. So I took these two and put that right here. So this is one coat. So this is one coat of Are You Squidding Me with one coat of It's Pool O'Clock. So fun. If we look at that, obviously it's not going to be very close to the blue. The blue on its own is on the bottom, and then over that kind of minty, turquoisey green is on top. So fun. I'm loving that. All right, the last one, my favorite purple here, pinky purple. You're Dolphinately the Best. I did the same thing. I used It's Pool O'Clock on this one too. I wanted to see kind of a contrast. And I wish I'd done more of the contrasting rather than the matchy-matchy, because this one is my favorite. Look how pretty that is. So this is one coat of You're Dolphinately the Best with one coat of It's Pool O'Clock. That is so fun. Just to show you the difference here. Pool O'Clock on its own is on the bottom, and then over that beautiful orchidy purple is up there on the top. That is gorgeous. I love this combo. So, so pretty. So yeah, I was just playing around. I do wish I'd done a little bit more contrasting ones, but that's fun. All right, let's take a look. Let's come back here to the swatch wheels here. Just see if I can get this somewhat color accurate. That's a little bit off. It's more pink than that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Yeah, it's a bit more, you know what, let me. All right, it's not gonna come out quite right. It's a little bit more pink than that. That's looking a little bit more kind of melony colored. It's not, it's more pink. But here we have it. This is it in 2 coats now, and then 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. And then we went to Shrimply Amazing. That looks pretty close. This is it in 1 coat, or 2 coats, I'm sorry, this is it in 2 coats. 3 coats and 3 coats matte. It's not, these are not coming out. They came out so much better earlier, but it's not orange. It's like a sherbet, like an orange sherbet kind of a color. A little bit more muted, not quite that orange. We'll come over to the other swatch wheel and go to Just for the Halibut, the bright yellow. Here it is in 2 coats, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. I think maybe that's closer. So Just for the Halibut in 2 coats, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. And then Oh the Humanity. Here it is in 2 coats, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. And then that pretty minty one, Are You Squidding Me? Here it is in 2 coats, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. And then this beautiful purple. I don't see a purple that color. I don't remember really seeing this color. It is beautiful. You're Dolphinately the Best. 2 coats, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. So these are just gorgeous. Here's the first one again. Yes, We Pelican. There you can see some of the hollow flakes over here. So this is 2 coats, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. A little backwards than usual. And then Shrimply Amazing. Not quite that orange. Can't get that one to come out. And then Just for the Halibut. And Oh, the Humanity. And then the minty one is Are You Squidding Me? So pretty. And my favorite, the purple. You're Dolphinately the Best. All right, and then my little playtime here. So, I think that's all I have to show you. So the Pool Party, these reflective flakies, these come out on June 5th at 6 p.m., $12.50 each, $48 for all 4 of them. It's a 4-piece collection, which I am just loving. Oh, I love these so much. Look at how beautiful they are. This green. And then the Sea Life collection, which is all of these here. This one comes out on May 22nd at 6 p.m. These will be $12 each or $69 for the whole collection of 6. All right. So for some reason, I stopped recording before at this point, and then I started recording my outro again. And so that did record from previously, so I'm just gonna put that in here now. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you have seen these sort of reflective flaky polishes where I can get more of these, because I am loving those. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and turn the camera around. We're gonna finish this up. All right, so I am so honored that I have received these upcoming collections from Glisten Glow. Thank you, Jill, again. If you are watching this, I don't know if you'll see it or not, but if you do, thank you so much for sending these as my mystery bags. So they're not really PR. I did pay for the mystery bags, but yeah, I couldn't believe it when you told me that. All right, so let me get these straight. So here was the pool collection. From here all the way around to here, from my 2 fingers. These are so pretty. I don't know if you can see them from this far away. But these are so gorgeous. I am loving this reflective flaky combo. And then here were 2 from the Sea Life collection, the pink and the orange. And then all the rest of the Sea Life collection are here. From this finger to this finger. I really think that is purple, but these are so pretty. And then that little, those little combos I did, just playing around between the Sea Life and the Pool Party collection, just layering them over each other. So pretty. This one was my favorite. But yeah, talking about favorites of the collections, the whole Pool Party collection is a favorite, but of them, I think the green might be my favorite of the favorites. But I'm loving the blue, I'm loving the pink. I'm really liking that tan colored one too, just because it has so many different colors of flaky in there. And then for the neons, I'm really liking this brighter pink, the second one we talked about, which was, or that was the first one we talked about, Yes We Pelican. That kind of brighter pink. And I am loving this shade of purple. I don't see this shade very often, if at all. That's beautiful. That was Your Dolphinately the Best. But I like the minty one. I really like them all. I really do. I'm not often a big buyer of neons, especially like yellow and green ones, but these are so pretty, and I will definitely wear these at least on my toes. I want to see like that brighter green on my toes. But yeah, so I am so honored to be able to kind of show these, maybe before any of her swatchers even, I don't know. But yeah, just so excited and so happy when she told me that these were upcoming collections and that she told me I can share them with you all already. So Thank you so much for stopping in, and thank you for everybody who replied to my last video saying, yes, please swatch them. I was really looking forward to seeing them swatch too, so I'm glad so many of you wanted to see it also. So let me know in the comments whatever is on your mind. What did you think of any of these colors? Did you mark them in your calendar so you can remember to check these out? Just even if you just want to say hi, I would love to hear from you down there. Once again, the pool party, well, I'll start with the Sea Life collection because that one comes out first. The 6-piece neon Sea Life collection launches on May 22nd, 6 p.m. Eastern, glistenglow.com. Those will be $12 each or $69 for all 6 of them. And then the pool party collection, which was the reflective flaky ones. Oh, love those. Those come out in June 5th at 6 p.m. They are going to be $12.50 each, or you can buy all 4 of them for $48. So I'm just going to thank you so much for stopping in, spending some of your day with me. I really do appreciate everybody who stops in. And I think that's all I have. Thank you, Jill. Once again, I'm so excited to share these. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm just going to say goodbye for now.